Alright, viewer, all jokes aside, real talk. No cream. Uh, man, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I get a little emotional. I am a female, regardless of what people may think, but I only really get emotional because I think about these kids out here that's really dying and don't have no one that is really trying to lift them up from the depths of their struggles. Everybody's trying to pimp the kids just like they're trying to pimp Jesus. And me being a product of Chicago and the streets of Chicago, I tend to take that to heart. Now I don't know if that's a good thing during war, but I know a lot of soldiers had to cry. Why? They was engaging in war. So I'm no different than any other soldier. But like I said, don't take my kindness for weakness. It is what it is. I am who I am. I'm Mary Lee Davis, aka Mary Mack, the voice who was sent here to enlighten you, the viewer, and people like you who knows that it's time for real change and not opposed to some make-believe, wannabe fairy tale change. People are tired of hearing promises and okay, it's coming and never comes. It's like a father and a son or daughter relationship. The father always promises the child that he's coming, and the child is always looking out the window, and the father never shows up. You know, that is not a good relationship. And that's the kind of relationship that the government has had with its citizens, but mainly the black citizens such as myself. So I speak for the ones who can't articulate the way that I'm articulating right now. I'm not the best spokeswoman for the job. I don't claim to be this and that and all that. I just know how to stay in my lane and present myself the way that I know how. And that's with compassion and love for my people. Because there's not a lot of that going on nowadays in the black community. So I tend to represent that for my race. And I hope I do. I hope I represent them well. Because there's not going to be another Mary Lee Davis, aka Mary Mack, here to speak up for you the way that I'm doing. Harriet Tubman once said that she could have freed more slaves had they known they were slaves. See, a lot of people like the crumbs from the rich man's table. Like Lazarus, I believe it was, in the Bible. Now, I don't want to be trying to quote scriptures and names and this, that, and other. I just hope I got that one right. But whoever it was at the rich man's table, just waiting for him to drop a crumb here, there, and was satisfied, not knowing that you could have the whole table. You understand what I'm saying? For real, with everything on it. You understand? Man, black people, we must wake up. Like I said before, it's going to come from the inside. We have to heal ourselves first. Show some kind of initiative, and then maybe others will want to help you. And I know there's people out there that feels my videos and want to, do something, but are scared to, do anything because they know, just like me, they would probably be, shunned and not looked at as a hero, but a troublemaker. And that's not the case with me. I'm not a troublemaker. Those were never my intentions to be a troublemaker. My intentions have always been to enlighten my people, to free them by any means necessary, which I know a lot of people don't want to see that happen. They don't want blacks to gain any kind of freedom, because then, it's a possibility that we will take over. I mean, we are strong people. We are gifted people. We are God's chosen. You understand what I'm saying? People. We are the originators of this world. We started things that just would not be in existence right now had it not been for black people. And our story needs to be told, for real. Harriet Tubman also said, give her liberty or give her death. Somebody else said that as well. I can't think right now, but, my saying is, I'd rather die knowing the truth than living a lie. You understand what I'm saying? You have to pick and choose what you're willing to die for, what you're willing to live for. I'm willing to die to get the truth out to my people, that you know who I am. You know I'm a good person. You know I've always treated you right. Anytime you saw me out there peddling my merchandise, I always gave you a deal. I always did, Chicago. I never shitted on you. I tried my best to, be true to the game. But somewhere along the line, man, y'all was not true to me. You understand what I'm saying? And all I ever wanted to do was warn you of what is to come. And believe me, everything that I've predicted has come true. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm some kind of psychic or anything, but God gives gifts to everybody. And it's my job not to fail God at the gift that He has given to me, and that is to reach my people. I believe that's the gift He gave me. I mean, I've been on this mission since I was a little bitty girl. This ain't something that I just decided to be a part of because everybody is talking revolutionary now. You understand what I'm saying? This is the movement that I started. Mary Lee Davis, yes, me. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody that's joining on, I hope they have your best interests at heart, because they always take something pure and turn it into a gimmick. I mean, that's just a known fact. And while they trying to use my story as a gimmick, I'm here to shit on their name and say, hey, it's not going on. You're not going to just, take everything that God has given to me freely, and then I gave it to you freely, and then you think you're going to just rape me of all that God has given to me. It doesn't work like that. So I pray to God all the time that my enemies, they fall if they don't do the right thing, because everybody's grown here. There's no kids. Even the kids ain't kids no more. So people have a good sense of what's going on. They know right from wrong, and now is the time to be held accountable, or pay the price when you have to meet God for real. And it ain't gonna be as nice. I'm just a messenger. That's all I am. That's all I've ever been. I'm no different than Moses going up getting the 10 Commandments. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm chosen to speak temporarily. Not saying I'm God, but believe me, God and I, we have a real good connection. So those who know me in the higher places, y'all know I'm not sitting here on these videos just blah 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 trying to get some views. Hell, I'm not even trying to click on friends. If you click on this video, it's by mistake or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going that route like I did back in the day, 2007, 2008, trying to get everybody to check it out. You know, it's for the ones who want it now. You know, I mean, you gotta want this thing. This ain't something that you can obtain just by osmosis. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. That's not how I got it. I had to dig deep within my own self, my own self-conscious, and pull out something that I know was deeply rooted in me, and that's called, you know, a soul, for real, a conscious, real talk. You know, something that I'm not just willing to give up because man-made items that are alluring to the eye. You know, sometimes you just have to grow up and know what you know to be true. You know, black folks at one time, we were at our most happiest when we didn't have a whole lot. Now that, you know, you got a little something, you didn't forget how you got it. You know, what happened to all the marches you did, all that praying, you know what I'm saying? All the beatings that my ancestors took, your ancestors took. Toby, if I was Toby, Kunta Kinte, I would have stayed Kunta Kinte. Ain't no way in hell in front of a circle of black people would I mention my name and said it was Toby. No, never. They tried that shit with me too. Put me in the circle. When I was young, I was about 16 years old doing some damn jumping jacks. I was the PT leader. And I was, you know, doing my thing. And I had the team going, and I noticed that the devil was behind me. You know, making me go further than what I was normally doing. So I jumped around in the devil's face, and I gave him the look like, nigga, you either gonna stop me or I'm gonna drop dead. But I'm not about to quit with all these teenagers looking at me. You understand what I'm saying? I would have dropped dead at 16. You know, trying to play me like a Kunta Kinte turned Toby. No, you're not gonna put me in the middle of the circle and try to put me on blast for people to ridicule me in the end. Cause I'm the type of person would die. I would die. I ain't gonna even lie. I'll make you kill me, and I'll put this on motherfucking video. I'll make you take me out before I stop. You understand what I'm saying? So by any means necessary. I am not a Malcolm X when it comes to saying I went to Mecca and I came back and I noticed there was some good white folks. Malcolm X was scared, y'all. He knew his life was on the line and he was about to die. And he felt if he said that, and it's the truth, I'm going to give you the honest to God truth, he thought he would live, that they would give him a second chance. But once you've been marked for death, you must know, ain't no second chances. So I feel as though, because I know where I'm at, alone, with no friends and family, that I've been marked for death. So why should I turn around now? I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'ma keep on walking, keep on talking. Oh, folks, you know about that song. Don't act like it just was not yesterday. Hell, that shit ain't even 100 years old. So don't forget where you came from. And help me. If I fall, don't fall with me. Continue on the path to freedom. Because I'm going to get mine, dead or alive. And I'm going to keep doing me. Mary Lee Davis, a.k.a. Mary Mac.